Hello and welcome back to World 360. Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi, who took office in August last year, made his first ever visit to a Gulf state on Monday. Any guesses where he went? Raisi arrived in Qatar to meet Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad al-Thani ahead of a major gas summit to be held in Doha. There are many reasons why Raisi's visit to Qatar is significant, especially given it's only his fourth trip abroad. Here's what we'll be breaking down in this episode. First, Qatar and Iran's growing closeness and camaraderie. Second, how Qatar, a close ally of the US, has played a behind-the-scenes mediation role with regard to the Iran nuclear deal. And three, what Raisi's visit has to do with the Russia-Ukraine crisis. First up, in a boost to bilateral ties, Qatar and Iran signed several agreements during Raisi's visit to Doha on Monday, including two energy deals. Iran and Qatar, who are neighbors and share the world's biggest gas field, have enjoyed significantly closer relations since 2017, when several Arab nations led by Saudi Arabia severed diplomatic ties with Qatar and imposed a blockade on it. This blockade was lifted last January, paving the way for warmer ties between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. But the fact still remains that unlike fellow GCC member countries like Saudi Arabia and UAE, Qatar has largely avoided criticizing Iran's domestic and foreign activities. Also, after 2017, it was Iran that opened its airspace and seas to Qatar transportation so that they could curb the closure of routes imposed on them by Saudi Arabia and the Arab states. This also increased freight between the two countries, with Qatar now importing agricultural and food products from Iran. Turkey also helped Qatar during this difficult period. More so, Qatar has played a behind-the-scenes mediation role between Iran and the US with regard to reviving the Iran nuclear deal, also known as the JCPOA. Ever since US President Joe Biden came into power, reviving this deal, which Trump pulled out of, has been a major goal. The final stage of talks for reviving this deal, officially known as the Vienna talks, resumed earlier this month, but have hit several roadblocks. Qatar, meanwhile, has played mediator. Earlier this month, Qatari Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman al-Thani made an unannounced visit to Tehran after the Emir met Biden in Washington. It has also been reported that Raisi and the Qatari Emir's meeting on Monday also included a discussion about the efforts to revive the stalled Iran deal. On the same day that Raisi landed in Doha, the Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson offered a positive remark by saying that significant progress has been made in nuclear negotiations in Vienna. However, he added that nothing is agreed until everything is agreed. It's not surprising for Qatar to play mediator. Let's not forget that for many years it served as an interlocutor between the Taliban and the US and was also a key regional player during evacuations from Afghanistan post the Taliban takeover. Before we conclude, one question remains: what does Raisi's visit to Qatar have to do with the Russia-Ukraine crisis? Raisi visited Doha ahead of a regional gas summit known as the Gas Exporting Countries Forum, which consists of 12 member countries spread across Africa, the Middle East, South America, parts of Europe, and so on. The summit comes at a time when there are fears that Russia could cut off gas supplies with Germany and Europe due to the Ukraine crisis. Now, in January, it was reported that Qatar was in talks with Europe to provide a short-term emergency liquid gas should there be any need to replace loss of supplies. As it is, European consumers are already paying record prices for gas. Keep in mind that deep in the Gulf waters between Qatar and Iran lies a gas field that holds at least 43 trillion cubic meters of gas reserves. It's the biggest gas field in the world, with Qatar's southern portion known as the North Field and Iran's portion to the north known as the South Pass. Therefore, these two countries could play a major role should gas be used as a political tool in the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Thanks for watching. This is Pia Krishnankutty for ThePrint. Do subscribe to ThePrint and follow us on social media.